First things first, he once again revives this authority for ICE to pick up anyone they stumble across when they are doing an operation. Like if they're going after like a drug dealer that they know is an actual criminal, if they find anyone along the way that doesn't have papers and that they have a reasonable discretion to think that that person is gonna flee, they can detain them. But ICE doesn't have enough people for all of this at first. So Trump starts taking people from other agencies, other law enforcement agencies, thousands of federal workers from the FBI, the Drug Enforcement Agency, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, the U.S. Marshal Service, thousands of people doing important work of law enforcement now being reassigned to pick up unauthorized immigrants. And where do they turn? Anywhere they can. Restaurants.
They come in here with guns and then their faces are covered.
Factories.
Anxious relatives of employees waited for updates.
A child's birthday party, saying that they're targeting gang members, but detaining people as young as 3 years old.
It remains unclear how many of those arrested are actual gang members.
And they're not just focusing on strictly unauthorized, undocumented immigrants. They're arresting green card holders.
He is a legal resident. The agents took him to a cemetery and beat him several times.
They're deporting people to countries that they're not even from. They're deporting people who are following the rules and going to their hearings, who are entitled to due process by the Constitution.
ICE detained 20-year-old Dylan Contreras, a high school student, on May 21st after attending a mandatory immigration court hearing.
This is the chart of ICE arrests. Here's where Trump takes office. You can see how things spike. Even after this huge initial crackdown right after Trump took office, they still weren't hitting their numbers. This is like way too hard. This is when Stephen Miller, who's seen as the architect of Trump's immigration crackdown, gives ICE a quota.
We are looking to set a goal of a minimum of 3,000 arrests for ICE every day.
3,000 arrests a day. I don't actually know if that's a lot or little. I wanted to put this into perspective. So let's just sort of compare it to something else. Like New York's police department, they're pretty big. They probably do a lot of arrests a day. Well, it turns out they arrest about 700 people per day, and they have about 36,000 officers. This is officers, this is arrests. ICE has about 6,000 officers focused on their deportation efforts, and they have to arrest 3,000 people per day. Okay, that's a pretty big number.
Why are you doing this?
A woman was arrested in front of her children as she was about to take them to school.
The chaotic face-off between federal agents outside the facility.
They broke his car window right there, pepper sprayed him in the car.
Why you